Luminary itself came out of a desire to see the kind of space and the kind of organization that we felt was lacking locally as artists and as musicians ourselves. And that just evolved over time and grew into, I think, what a lot of other people wanted to see as well. So this process itself has been about 2 years making, to raise the money, buy the building, demo ourselves with thousands of hours, I guess over 2,000 hours of volunteer labor to get to this point, and then actually building out and opening to the public.
We made something we wanted to see happen. And I think both of us just sharing a passion for those things keeps us very close.
At different points, it's been a really difficult process. At the end of this process, it's good, I think, for us to look back on what has been achieved.
We're able to support each other in a way that nobody else can. We both know what this process has been. Ultimately,
we have exhibitions. Our residence studios will move into the building shortly after. We start doing concert programming. Very quickly evolve into, well, this is not the idea of the thing, it's the thing itself happening.
As a contemporary arts organization, we have to stay very current and very adaptive and very adaptable. And because we aren't a big museum, because we're a small organization started by the two of us and with a really amazing staff, we have the ability to change as need be. We get to say what's happening now that needs more attention. What do we have that we can offer other people? How can we change and grow and challenge and continue to do those things? So I think that we'll always be adapting, we'll always be moving, and so I can't predict what the future is, but I do know that it's exciting.
It feels like it was Prometheus pushing a rock up a hill.
It felt like that sometimes. But as we hauled out plaster, dug out a floor, carried it out and threw it into a dumpster, didn't feel entirely.
A couple of times.
It didn't feel entirely different than that. I think there was one day where I walked outside and one of our neighbors, like a kid who lives in a building just behind us, he stopped me, and I'd been working up in the roof and had soot all over and like dirt from 100 years that'd been up in the ceiling joists, and he stopped me and asked if I'd been in a fire. I was like, "Are you okay? Were you in a fire?" At that moment, I was kind of like, "Okay, this is what it looks like on the outside."
This is what it is to run the Luminary. This is it. But so many people have been here doing this with us through different stages. People who we knew before, as part of our old programming that we got to know. But so many people have come along that we've got to know in the process of doing this, who just steps alongside us and joined us and helped us see the studio. Some people spending long amounts of time, others spending a day here and there. But we've been really blown away by the sacrifice that other people have shown when this isn't theirs, and even people who didn't ever see what we did in our old space, but just had kind of latched onto the idea of what we had talked about in this space. So there's been a lot of generosity, a lot of dedication from a lot of people.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.